Hey friends, Janky here, and welcome back to Janky Uncensored. That's right, Janky is going fucking uncensored again. Not really. I really don't swear that much. I'll tell you guys what, I'm gonna be honest with you. I had a really amazing, absolutely balls to the walls recording that I just did. I just wrapped it up. Realized I totally forgot to hit record on the video footage. So it was all for naught. It was just all nothing. Which makes me really sad actually, because it was really good. But that's okay. That's okay. It's fine. We can do it all again. We can do it all again. Make them laugh like we did then. Back on stage where we belong. We can harmonize to one more song. I might throw some harmony in there later, maybe. I don't know. No, I'm too lazy to do that. Welcome back to Janky Uncensored. So glad to have you again. Today we are playing Guts and Glory, and that's because there is this great track, car parkour on Guts and Glory, that I never finished. I did a video series on Guts and Glory, and I never actually finished playing this track. So I was just like, why not do it? Why not just fucking do it? Fucking do it for a Janky Uncensored, because why not? Balls to the walls, ass, and all those. God, what am I doing? I can't even make it past the first obstacle. Why? Why, Yang family? Just do it. Do it. Oh my god, welcome back everyone to this shit show. This absolute trash fire that I call Janky Uncensored. Hey, I want to give some shout outs to some sweet peeps that definitely love this series, at least enough to leave comments, which I very much appreciate. First of all, I want to shout out to dear sweet Many Skills, who posted a comment on the last video. So friggin' happy to see this series from you. It's gonna be kickin'. I agree, lols. In fact, you can't see it. That's the sound effect I'm making to my kicks. I'm kicking right now. It's gonna be kickin', because I'm kicking right now. Out to the side. Boom. Like Jackie Chan, or Bruce Lee, or Iron Fist, or someone who kicks. Chuck Norris. Oh my god, that would have been perfect to list right off the bat. And I just let that one go. I just let Chuck Norris go. Ooh, bleeding out. That's unfortunate. Yeah, so thank you, Many Skills. I also expect this series to be kickin'. Be kickin', yo. Always be kickin'. That's what I have to say to that. Then, the other comment which was left was by Kimmy Cat. Thanks, Kimmy Cat, for your comment. Her comment reads as such. Oh god. Oh god. No, we're fine. Her comment says, yes, I have to agree. Oh, I should preface this comment by saying that last time on Janky Uncensored, if you didn't watch it, first of all, shame on you for not watching that first. Nah, it's a non-sequential series. You can watch them in whatever order you want. Or can you? No, you can. It's fine. Oh, why do I keep leaning backwards? Her comment says, yes, I have to agree. I enjoyed it. Wait, did I actually say the preface of the comment? Did I actually get to that part? Okay, let me preface the comment by saying that last time on Janky's Lab, we were talking, how do I get this car to turn? Okay, there we go. Last time on Janky's Lab, we were talking about movie adaptions of video games. Okay, so with that in mind, here's what we were discussing. Kimmy says, yeah, I have to agree. I enjoyed Tomb Raider, because I said that I enjoyed Tomb Raider. Am I saying a lot? Damn, I really want to work on vocal pauses for this one. Yes, I enjoyed Tomb Raider, too, as well. Angelina Jolie, I thought she made a good movie. The second one, I wasn't as into. But the first one, I really enjoyed. I think it was a good one. Maybe not everyone agrees with me, but that's just fine. Although I will say it was a little confusing what exactly was going on with her dad in that one. Like, was he Illuminati or was he not Illuminati? I assume based on where the story was going, that he was Illuminati, but that he stopped being, I don't know. Other thing that Kimmy said was that Assassin's Creed was okay, but she put a ... and ellipses, if you will, afterward, which made me think that maybe the Assassin's Creed movie wasn't that great. I don't know. I didn't see Assassin's Creed. I'm not an Assassin's Creed fan, so I wasn't like, ooh, let's go watch Assassin's Creed. I do feel bad for Michael Fassbender. I think he's a good actor, and if the movie wasn't good, I would say it's probably not on him, because he's pretty spectacular. Other thing... sorry. The other thing she said was that Silent Hill was just, like, terrible, right? No. Yeah, Silent Hill pissed me off. Yes, she did say that. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't see Silent Hill. I didn't play Silent Hill, which is strange. I mean, don't get me wrong. I was definitely, like, a PlayStation kid. I just didn't do Silent Hill. And that's just because I didn't do horror games when I was little. I still don't really do horror games. I don't do, like, horror movies or horror games or any of that horror stuff. My brother-in-law was into it. Not Silent Hill as far as I remember, but he did play Resident Evil. And I remember I sat in on him playing Resident Evil 2 once, and I pieced out that game hardcore. I was just like, no. Refuse. I will not be watching this anymore, because I don't know. I'm just not a fan of horror. You know, it's just not, yeah. So close, and then I died. Bleeding out everywhere. Isn't this game fun? So much gore. Yeah, so Silent Hill, like, to be honest, when the movie came out, I didn't even realize it was a game, which is silly because I definitely should have, because it was definitely out when I had a PlayStation. I just wasn't in on the horror game scene, so yeah. But yeah, from what I hear from people who actually played Silent Hill, the movie adaptation was not good, so 100% with you there. And then Resident Evil is what it is. You know, it's kind of its own thing. I agree, Kimmy. It is kind of its own thing. And that's just because, you know, Resident Evil, I think, in and of itself as a series, has changed a lot. Because, you know, the demo, at least, for Resident Evil 7 was very first-person walking horror kind of thing. When the game came out, it was more actual combat involved. But, you know, it still had that first-person perspective. It changed a lot. Not to say that a lot changed between the other 6 Resident Evil games, but I think that they did change quite a bit between, even if the general gameplay was the same. I'm given to understand that a lot of the controls and stuff changed a lot in between games. So I think Resident Evil kind of sets its own standard. So I definitely think that the movie should be considered in its own sort of universe apart from the games. And with that in mind, I think that the Resident Evil movies are fine. But again, I haven't really seen them because horror movies, and I don't do horror. I don't do the horror because I am not a fan of horror. Unless it's like 80s horror or like really old horror movies, because those I just find hilarious. I watched Nightmare on Elm Street once. I rooted for Freddy for most of that movie. He was hilarious. And I didn't sympathize with the teenagers, like, at all in that movie. And because they did, like, all the 80s movie stupid teenager tropes, and I didn't care for it. And plus, Freddy was hilarious, and I fell asleep immediately after watching it. But just, like, today's horror? Nah, I stay away from all that noise. And then the other thing is just, to me... Oh, right. But I really enjoyed this as usual. Thank you, Kimmy. Thank you. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I probably just edited your comment up in the top because that definitely took me like a good 5 minutes to cover all of that. but thank you. I'm glad that you enjoy the shit show trash fire that is Janky Uncensored. I'm glad that you enjoy. I hope that you continue to enjoy. Speaking of continuing, let's continue on. You like that transition work? Let's continue on with new topics, because I asked you guys for some new topics. You gave me some. So let me flip over here, scroll up, if you will, to, yeah, I know you're getting beaten to a pulp. Just calm down. It gives the people something to watch while I scroll up here. Ah, right. Okay. So for new topics, Kimmy, what? Can I not restart? Oh, sorry. I had to click back over. So Kimmy suggests the following. You could talk about movies you have seen and love and movies you're looking forward to seeing. Okay. So like I said the first time I recorded this, which again, you guys don't get to see because I fucked up. I talked a lot about Pirates of the Caribbean, which is probably one of my favorite movie series. Pirates of the Caribbean was probably the first movie that I went and saw the midnight showing of, but not the first one. I did not go see the midnight showing of the first one, and that is because I absolutely refused to see the first one at first. And it was because I saw the trailer for it. Yeah, thank you. It was because I saw the trailer for it, and the trailer scared me. Scared me so much. Yeah, we'll just start over. You know what? Start from the beginning. Why not? The trailer scared the crap out of me so much. I refused to watch it. It's because of the skeleton pirates. That's really what it was. There were so many skeleton pirates like walking in the moonlight. I was just like, nah. Which is hilarious because Pirates of the Caribbean is my favorite ride at Disney World. But I refused to watch the movie because of all the skeleton pirates. Then one of my friends who had the movie on DVD was just like, oh, bro, you gotta see this. So I watched it and I was just like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And so whenever they announced Pirates of the Caribbean 2, I was like, I have to see the midnight showing of that. So I did. I went and I saw the midnight showing of that and Pirates 3 and Pirates 4 because I just love that franchise so much. And you know, Pirates 4 was kind of a divisive split. Some people liked it, some people didn't. I enjoyed it because it didn't rely on all the jokes that were getting super duper stale by the time Pirates of the Caribbean 3 rolled around. Like the slapping joke and the rum joke. There were just so many jokes that they just beat to a pulp in that series. And I was just glad in Pirates 4 that they had fresh material. And yeah, maybe the story wasn't like as cohesive or as like clean and nice as I wanted it to be, but I thought it was a nice fresh start. So I personally am looking forward to the 5th movie because I think it'll be good stuff. I saw Marty the Dwarf is back in it. He's hilarious. I love that character. And of course Barbossa will be there, which is fun. And Orlando Bloom will be returning, which will be interesting. I can't say that I'm like, ooh, Orlando Bloom, but yeah, no, it'll be cool to see him back in Pirates of the Caribbean. Although, to be honest, I think the big thing with his storyline is I felt like it was pretty wrapped up in the 3rd one, so... I mean, I get that it's, like, with his son or whatever, but I'm just kind of like, do we have to? Like, I felt like that one was pretty close. Well, whatever. The other topic of conversation, if I can get to it real quick here, is many skills. Many skills suggests the following. In honor of your graduation, thank you. I'm super excited that I graduated. Thank you for acknowledging my achievement. And that fabulous scarf. How about you talk about your personal style? Ah, yes. So my personal style is hipster light. And this is a joke amongst my friends because the thing is, I don't consider myself to be a hipster. It's just that a lot of the things that hipsters like happen to cross over with things that I enjoy. Because, for example, bow ties, which aren't admittedly necessarily a hipster thing, but I have loved bow ties since I was, like, 4, 6, really young. Really young, I love bow ties. And, like, whenever they came back into fashion, I was just like, absolutely, let me in on this. And pork pie hats, which are like gamblers hats or like press hats. I don't know how else to describe them. They're like a super hipster thing to wear. but I love those. I think that they're just awesome. And old records and like jazz music, electro swing, indie rock bands, like Irish folk music. Not the Irish folk music. It's like a hipster thing. Oh, are you just going to kick me out? Is that how this is going to play out? All right, fine. Fine. I guess we'll just we'll go to the great outdoors then. We'll go to a classic. We'll go to Barrel Smasher. Anyway, I'm sorry. What was I saying? Oh, right. About my clothing style. So yeah, it's just everything that I love happens to be hipster. and that's the joke that my friends and I always make, is that I am accidentally hipster, because I genuinely love all of these things. It's just at some point in time, everything that hipsters like just happened to intersect with all the things that I also loved. And so I became an accidental hipster. Not to say that I can't be like just straight up hipster every so often, which I totally can. But I don't mean to be hipster. It's just that, you know, I'm just a little hipster on the inside, guys. I'm a true hipster. So yeah, I just really like wearing scarves and things. Like, I'm sure you guys know the Doctor Who scarf that I have behind me, and all in my like hanging with Janky and everything. What you don't see is that I actually have 3 Doctor Who scarves. I have that one. I have what I call my formal Doctor Who scarf, which is the one I keep draped across the end of my bed, which is like this big, long, huge thing that's like an actual Doctor, like 4th Doctor, 20-foot long, ridiculous scarf. I have one that's grayscale. I have one that's Despicable Me themed. I have one that's just, I have so many scarves, like a ridiculous number. And Harry Potter scarves, like just insane amount of scarves, and hats and vests and just all sorts of leather armbands, just things that I genuinely enjoy. They're just like super duper hipster. So okay, I think I've gone a bit long here, so I'm gonna end it there. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope I answered your questions satisfactorily, or your topics satisfactorily. If you guys have any more topics, feel free to leave those down below. If you guys liked it, feel free to leave those likes down below. But more than anything, I hope you have a lovely day, evening, or whenever you have to be watching this. Thank you so much for watching, and until the next time, this is Janky Shenanigans, signing out. Hey friends, hope that you liked the video. If you did, you can find more of my content in these links off to the side here. And if you really enjoyed it, you can become part of the year of 1,000 subs here on the channel and use that button down below to subscribe. More than that, I hope you have a lovely day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, this is Janky Shenanigans, signing out.